News when you want it with Bloomberg News Now. I'm Amy Morris. Walt Disney Company announced Josh D'Amaro will succeed Bob Iger as CEO of the entertainment giant, ending a 3-year search to replace its long-serving leader. The Walt Disney Company chairman, James Gorman, sat down with Bloomberg's Ed Ludlow to discuss those leadership changes.
He's a fantastic executive. He's strategic. He's run a huge operations, one which Disney is now investing $60 billion of capital into. He has great creative instincts. He has what Bob Iger calls exceptional taste. He's the person for this time.
Walt Disney Company Chairman James Gorman on Bloomberg TV. Shares of Disney down about 0.5%. Builders are working on a plan for a massive program to develop up to 1 million homes to help address the U.S. affordability crisis, while allowing private capital to deploy many billions of dollars. Sources tell Bloomberg the proposal calls for builders to sell entry-level homes into a pathway to ownership program funded by private investors. There are some concerns that such a program would be hard to implement, and it is possible it won't get enough support. The program's size depends on how many builders decide to participate. The program is also being initiated by the builders. One White House official says the Trump administration is not actively considering it. The partial government shutdown is likely to be short-lived as the House is set to vote on a massive spending package funding the vast majority of the government. Speaker Mike Johnson says that despite their slim majority, Republicans expect to advance the Homeland Security bill.
We're going to pass the rule today. It was never in doubt to me. The Republicans are going to do the responsible thing. We are still sticking together. The Republican Party is sticking together because the stakes are so high. We're governing responsibly and we're getting the job done. And Democrats, all they do every single day here is obstruct.
Chairman Pete Aguilar of the House Democratic Caucus says there will be 2 weeks for a meaningful result.
It's been shocking to see that House and Senate Republicans don't even want reasonable reforms to this lawless agency. The American public is standing with us and asking us to do something.
Conservative hardliners have said they will vote to advance the bill despite their misgivings about letting Democrats dictate the terms of the government funding package, which will fund DHS with a stopgap through February 13th. Wall Street traders drove the S&P down from near record levels as chip makers wiped out an earlier rally. We check markets for you all day long here at Bloomberg. The S&P 500 is down 0.9%. NASDAQ down 1.6%. The Dow is down 0.4%. The 10-year Treasury yield at 4.28%. The 2-year yield at 3.57%. Novo Nordisk shares fell as much as 14% after that company said its sales will likely drop this year as its blockbusters, Ozempic and Wegovy, face competition. And the company gets hit by the government's push to cut drug prices. We'll get Novo Nordisk earnings tomorrow. PayPal shares are 19% lower after showing a fourth-quarter profit miss, and CEO Alex Chriss is out after his turnaround plan failed to meet targets. Walmart shares are nearly 3% higher. Its market capitalization passed $1 trillion for the first time ever. Walmart's strong performance led some market participants to wonder how much upside is left for the shares. PepsiCo shares are 3.4% higher after that company announced it would cut prices for Doritos and Lay's chips by as much as 15% in a bid to lift sales by offering more affordable products. Federal Reserve Governor Stephen Myron says the absence of strong price pressures in the economy means interest rates, which he describes as restrictive, must be lowered again this year.
I'm probably looking for a little bit more than a point of interest rate cuts over the course of the year. I mean, look, I think that the inflation data have been a little bit distorted by some anomalous features.
Myron told Fox Business when he looks at underlying inflation, he does not see strong price pressures on the economy. He dissented against the Fed's decision last week to hold rates steady in favor of a 0.25 percentage point cut. That's news when you want it with Bloomberg News Now. I'm Amy Morris. This is Bloomberg.